When buyers ask AI systems for refrigerator brands, they are not getting a long shelf of options. They are getting a compressed shortlist. And in the June 2026 refrigerator benchmark, that shortlist is concentrating around two dominant names, Bosch and Whirlpool. LG is broadly visible. Samsung is heavily mentioned, but the commercial story is much sharper than visibility. The real issue is recommendation position. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, a growth strategist and AI discovery analyst. At LLM Authority Index, we study how AI systems shape commercial discovery, especially in high-intent categories where recommendation positioning can directly influence revenue. The refrigerator brands benchmark is useful because it separates two ideas that often get blurred together. A brand can appear in an AI answer as a factual reference, a comparison point, or even a warning. Recommendation credit is different. It means the brand is positively advanced as a shortlist quality option, often with ranking, preference, or supporting rationale. That distinction changes the category view. Across 1,386 observations and 6 AI platforms, Bosch leads with 43.3% valid recommendation coverage and the strongest net sentiment in the category at 0.81. Whirlpool follows closely with 40.8% recommendation coverage and a 0.78 net sentiment score. Those two brands are capturing the strongest recommendation power. Bosch is the most consistently recommended refrigerator brand in the benchmark. It has the highest top 3 rate, the highest category net sentiment, and the lowest negative visibility rate at just 0.3%. That matters because AI systems reward clean, repeated positive public signals. When the available evidence around a brand is constructive, AI systems can recommend it with less friction. Whirlpool is the strongest challenger, and in one key area it leads the market. Its rank 1 rate is 20.7%, the highest in the category. In plain English, Whirlpool is the brand AI systems most often place first. It also dominates the comparison stage prompt cluster, where buyers are evaluating options side by side. So the top of this market has two different strengths. Bosch is broadly and consistently trusted, while Whirlpool is especially strong when AI has to name a first recommendation. LG shows why broad visibility can still understate the problem. LG appears in 70.9% of observations, which means AI systems recognize it and include it frequently. But its valid recommendation coverage falls to 31.5% with a net sentiment score of 0.49. That still puts LG in a strong third position, but it also shows a conversion gap between being present and being selected. Samsung is the sharper warning sign. Samsung appears in 52.7% of all observations. On ChatGPT specifically, it appears in 72% of responses, but its overall recommendation coverage is only 13.1% and its net sentiment is near zero. On ChatGPT, the benchmark reports negative 0.70 net sentiment. For a brand with that level of awareness, the issue is not whether AI systems know it exists. The issue is how public evidence is framing it when buyers ask for help deciding. The benchmark breaks the public view into 3 high-intent clusters: discovery, comparison, and pricing or value evaluation. In awareness stage discovery prompts, Bosch leads the captured AI authority value. In consideration stage comparison prompts, Whirlpool is the standout. That is commercially important because comparison prompts are where buyers narrow the field. In decision stage pricing and value prompts, Bosch leads again, with the highest recommendation coverage across the shown clusters. This is where AI discovery becomes operational for marketing leaders. A generic share of voice report might say a brand is visible, but the revenue-sensitive question is whether the brand advances when the buyer is comparing options or asking which refrigerator is worth buying. One pattern we repeatedly see at LLM Authority Index is that brands can look visible while still losing the buying moments that matter most. The report points to a core reason recommendation power is concentrating: citation architecture. AI systems synthesize public content. That includes review sources, retailer content, comparison articles, user feedback, official product information, and other public evidence layers. Bosch and Whirlpool benefit from consistently positive patterns across those sources. Samsung illustrates the inverse. The benchmark reports an 18.1% negative visibility rate. That means a meaningful portion of the content AI systems retrieve carries critical framing. More brand content alone does not fix that. The evidence layer has to support the recommendation. For refrigerator brands, this means AI performance is shaped by the public material machines can retrieve, trust, compare, and repeat. The leadership takeaway is straightforward. AI systems are becoming automated shortlist builders in the refrigerator category. They compress the market before a buyer reaches a retailer, brand site, or sales channel. Bosch and Whirlpool currently benefit from that compression. LG has visibility but needs stronger recommendation conversion. Samsung has awareness, but the public framing creates commercial risk. Kenmore and Maytag show how recognized names can still be largely absent from AI shortlists. For executives, the priority is to measure recommendation position, prompt cluster strength, and citation architecture, especially around high-intent refrigerator brands prompts. If you want to understand how AI is actually positioning your company in buyer conversations, that's exactly what we analyze at LLM Authority Index.